All right, another horror pack out of the way.
Feel the power!
Hey, what's up, meatballs? Mr. Meat Hook here. It's been a little while since I talked to you guys, but here we are. Got horror pack for April of 2019. What the fuck year is it? It's 2019. This is the Blu Ray Horror Pack. It is a subscription box. It is $24.99 a month shipped. I will leave a link in the description to save you $3 off your first pack if you want to use that. Helps both of us out. I save a couple bucks next month myself. You get 4 Blu-rays shipped for 25 bucks. I like the service. Some months are better than others, I will say that. There's been a few months where I'm like, why do I do this? And then there's some great months that make up for it. I know what you're thinking. Why the hell are you using this gigantic fucking knife to open the box? Well, why not? So, open up the box. We got ourselves bubble wrap. Fuck that box. Got ourselves our bubble wrap envelope. First we have Way of the Wicked. I've never heard of this movie. It's got Christian Slater, Vinnie Jones, Emily Tennant, and James Croker. The synopsis is Christian Slater stars with Vinnie Jones in this heart-stopping supernatural thriller. After a series of inexplicable murders sweeps a small, isolated community, Father Henry goes to local detective with a theory on why the murders are occurring. The two learn that a troubled teen with a dark past has recently moved to a town and has set his sights on the cop's beautiful young daughter. Father Henry, who turns out to have secrets of his own, finds himself pitted against a demonic force more diabolically evil and twisted than any of them could have imagined. Sounds pretty cool. Looking forward to checking this out. Christian Slater's pretty hit or miss, if I'm being honest. When he was younger, all his stuff was hits. As he's gotten older, he's had some pretty bad shit. Alone in the Dark, oh my god, that was awful. Next we have the Scream Factory release. This is Don't Knock Twice. I've never heard of this either. It's got Katie Sackhoff, so that's cool. Synopsis on this is when troubled teen Chloe defies a local legend's warning and knocks at the door of a long-abandoned house, she unleashes a horror beyond her darkest nightmares. The vengeance of a relentless child-stealing witch. With nowhere to turn, Chloe heads for the country home of her estranged mother, a recovering addict who is desperate to reconnect with a daughter. Now mother and daughter must once again learn to trust each other if they're to have any hope of surviving. The relentless force shadowing Chloe. So yeah, like I said, I haven't personally heard of this, but it's a Scream Factory release, so it's probably a pretty decent movie. Looking forward to checking that out as well. If it's stacked like it usually is, the next one should be the Horror Pack exclusive release. Oh my god, that's awesome. I wish I'd gotten this before Easter, but we got Rotten Tail. I love watching rabbit-themed horror movies for Easter, but I guess I'll have to watch it a little earlier than that. All right. Rotten Tail tells the bizarre tale of young Peter Cotton, who grew up in the town of Easter Falls and loves rabbits. Peter's science project on rabbit breeding is ruined when the school bullies beat up his rabbit. What the they beat up his rabbit? Years later, the kind but still shy Dr. Cotton works steadily and gently with his rabbits to cure human infertility. Unbeknownst to Peter, the military is this work, developing fierce soldiers with strength far exceeding human of their size. With Peter's fertility serum, the ability to breed in the field. Peter discovers the true nature of the experiment and attempts to stop it. But in an accident of poetic justice, a bite from an experimental mutant rabbit combines with Peter's own serum and to transform him into the evil Rotten Tail. I love these kinds of movies. Picked a bad time of day to film, but you know, you film when you film. And finally, Cabin Fever Patient Zero. I have seen this. It's not awful. It's certainly not as good as the original. Not even as good as the second one, but it's sure as shit better than the remake. A group of friends planned the perfect vacation in the Caribbean, but when they head ashore to explore a remote island, their ultimate bachelor weekend devolves into their worst nightmare. After an ill-fated swim in contaminated water, they stumble upon a seemingly abandoned research facility where a deadly flesh-eating virus has been unleashed. The only people left alive are a handful of secretive medical personnel and Patient Zero, played by Sean Astin. The lone person who's been exposed to the disease and shows no symptoms. Can they find a way to survive and escape, or will the virus consume them all in a bloodbath of chaos and carnage? Again, I know some people really hate on this movie. I kind of dug it. It's not the best, certainly not the worst. So guys, that is all. I do thank you for watching. I will be uploading more frequently in the future. I do promise. I know that I've only been uploading once or twice a month lately. That's gonna stop. Yeah. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. If you liked the video, kick the like button in the dick like a chick. Stay cool, stay sexy, just like me.